Is your teen starting to wear makeup? If so, we want to make sure that they know there is an age-appropriate amount and type of makeup to apply. Makeup artist Alicia Dane joins us to share some expert tips to help moms and dads. Alicia, this is kind of a difficult thing when your daughter starts to wear makeup.
Yeah.
And if you don't wear makeup yourself, it can be hard to know how to teach it.
Yeah, definitely. And especially, back to school, there's a lot of things going on, with getting older, and sometimes their skin isn't that great. So I do want to show just a few products that they can use to do that look.
I think that's a lot of the reason. I know when I started wearing makeup, it was because, you started to be you're a teenager and you want to cover some things up. So you want to make sure they know the right things to use.
Right. So usually they don't need a lot of coverage because, that can make them look older and things like that. So BB cream, which is basically a tinted moisturizer, is great. They can start at the center of the face and work their way out with a brush or a sponge or very clean hands.
Okay, so that's the way to start.
Yep, for a base.
Begin with. And you also, I know every time you're on, you always mention SPF is so important, especially for that youthful skin.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's also building a good habit for them to start doing the SPF and cleaning their skin in the daytime and before bed to, build good habits.
Yes.
So after the BB cream, blush is important because it brings the color back into the face. If they have very acne-prone skin, it's good to use a powder because then it can lay on top of the foundation. Otherwise, cream is really good. They can buff it into their face with their fingers, and it makes a smooth transition from cheek to skin color.
So I think it can be very overwhelming, especially when you go to the store to buy, because there's so many different colors and so many different formulas.
Yeah.
So how do you know which formula is right for you?
I mean, it's kind of what's easiest, and doing the cream might take away some of the BB cream if your skin is bad and you needed that coverage. Otherwise, you can use a fluffy brush like this and just buff on the blush lightly. But those are just examples. They come in so many different packagings that you just got to, read and kind of try some things.
And a lot of places will let you return it, even if you've used it. So
oh yeah, trial and error.
Keep your receipts so that you may not get the right
For
color.
sure.
Another thing, do you recommend obviously throwing away the little pads that come in these products and using brushes?
I do, just because you can clean your brushes, which it's so important anyway. Those things are kind of like, screaming bacteria. So keeping clean and sanitary is definitely a good thing to keep in mind.
Absolutely. And then a translucent powder you have here?
Yep, that's to set everything so it doesn't move. They might have oily skin now that they're getting older, so doing the translucent powder sets everything in place and keeps them staying not so shiny.
Okay. And then I see here lip color and eye.
Right, eye is very optional. I mean, they can do something a little light, like a rose tone, or something a little like matte brown. That's also for experiments, maybe not in the morning before school, but
right, yeah,
at another time.
Don't do that. Yeah, exactly, when you can wash your face before you go out.
And
so just some colors if they want to experiment with color.
Yeah.
But very natural shades I see here, like a nice pink.
Yeah, and
nice
that's basically like a tinted lip balm, so it's nothing like a harsh lipstick, and it's going to look natural. It's not supposed to look like you have, a full face of makeup on.
Right.
It's a very fresh face look. And then just mascara, and if they have very light eyebrows, a tinted eyebrow gel. But, it's all easy once you get into it, so you just got to experiment.
These are the basics, the foundations to start with when your teen wants to start wearing makeup. Thanks, Alicia.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. And all these tips will be on our website later on today. Coming up on